Hi there. I literally just came into the door from shopping for weeks 3 and 4 of Stock Up Month. So if you've been following along on our Stock Up Month journey, guess what? I combined the weeks. For those of you who have no idea who I am, my name is Amiyrah and this is my channel. I am currently showing y'all how to do a proper Stock Up Month, which is something that I created, and it's a way to not really get overwhelmed with stockpiling, which I have feelings about. I don't really believe in stockpiling, but to make sure that you have your own food emergency fund available to you in your home for at least 3 months. So I've been teaching that here, and I decided to combine weeks 3 and weeks 4, and I'm going to show you everything that I got for week 3 and week 4 all in one day. I went to Aldi, got everything that we needed. So the bill's kind of high, so I'll tell you the total at the end. But come along with me, check out what I got from Aldi, and I will explain why I do it this way, why I got the things that I got, and we'll have a little discussion, hopefully in the comments. So come on. Okay, let's start with the things that I had to get, like for the week, because there are a couple things. Right now it is Easter week, so I had to get a few, just like literally 2, maybe 3 things that I'm gonna need for Easter. But anyway, let me show you just so you know that this is also factored into the total at the end. So we are down to our last garbage bag. So I got more of the tall kitchen drawstring bags. These are the ones we like from Aldi. I'm actually going to start researching to find garbage bags cheaper because the price went up again. So if I can get it subscribe and save from Amazon or someplace else cheaper, I think that's the route we're going to end up going. Had to get some bananas because my people love bananas, and I've been on a banana kick too. So literally these will be gone probably in 2 days, because it seems like when I buy bananas now, they just disappear all of a sudden. I used to buy them and they would just sit. Funny how that goes. I got some whole milk plain yogurt, organic. We love this. Well, the kids love this yogurt. And also, I think I'm going to start making yogurt. I was inspired by our tribe of many, Sarah over there. And she did a video where she mentioned that they started to just go ahead and make their own yogurt. And I think that might work out for us because we eat a ton of yogurt in the spring and summer. Like, that's all the kids want is yogurt. So I think I'm just going to start making it. So this will be the starter once we get down to the little bit that's left at the bottom, and then I'll use it to make more. I will start buying whole milk. That'll be interesting because I don't buy whole milk. I got some kombucha, so I got 4 different flavors. These are all for my husband because it is Easter week, Easter weekend. He's going to be home, and he loves kombucha, so I got him a kombucha for each day. A little treat for him. I got a ham. I got like the cheapest one ever because my son and my husband and me sometimes will eat the ham for Easter, but the other 2 won't. They're not really into it, so I just got the smallest one that I could get, $12. And then this one is really for me, technically. My husband and I will eat lamb. Nobody else will eat it, but I love having lamb for Easter, and this is halal lamb, I think that's kind of funny that we're having halal lamb for Easter, but it is halal, and it's also Ramadan right now, so it kind of works out. And I love these ones. I love it. So I got like the smallest one I could grab, $13 for that one. It'll cook quickly. Put it in the oven. I might have a video. I'm pretty sure I have a video up, very short up, about how to do this, how to make this. Very easy to do. I know I have a TikTok about it. I have 2 TikToks about it, how to make it in your oven. Very easy. Anyway, let me keep going. Cream cheese, because we got some bagels that need to be eaten up and we're out of cream cheese. 2 boxes of the breakfast sausage for our Easter breakfast. We're out of butter, so I got more butter. I got tortilla chips. I got the rounds, and I got the restaurant style because they were marked down. I got 1 bag of spinach. This is for our mac and cheese night on Monday, so we're set for Monday. I am gonna need some non-dairy creamer very soon. I like the almond milk one, so I just went ahead and got a new one. No, that's part of the mix of what I'm going to show you. Okay, so that means we can move on. This doesn't belong here. This belongs in the back. All right, I tried to separate this into each week. So frozen things or things that can be frozen. We're going to start with those. So on that list, I have frozen chicken breast. I saw that the chicken tenderloins were actually a cheaper price per pound or per ounce at Aldi. So I went ahead and got tenderloins. It's actually not too big of a difference. I kind of like that I got it cheaper, and then the pieces are smaller, so that'll make it easier to cook that really fast. And this is just like emergency chicken, like just a heads up. Like you can still shop and buy chicken on sale, grab it, freeze it, but I like to have emergency chicken, frozen chicken on hand. That's the whole point of the stock up month in this particular week, is to have emergency things on hand. Again, it's a food emergency fund. That's why I call it that. I got the big bag of tilapia, and I got some chicken thighs, which I don't know why I didn't know that Aldi had frozen chicken thighs. And we've been on a chicken thigh kick in this house. Almost everybody loves it. 4 out of 5 people love chicken thighs. So I got a bag of that too. So we got the tenderloins and we got the thighs. Frozen fish is on the list, so I went and got tilapia. I don't get the frozen salmon from Aldi anymore. It doesn't feel like the best quality to me. I actually will get it from Whole Foods. Their frozen salmon, like their wild caught frozen salmon, it costs an arm and a leg, but it's so good. So I might actually end up going to get that to add on to this week. I've been thinking about it. I have to see if it's in the budget. If it's not, then I will just make do with what we got. I got 2 bags. Oh, actually, this does belong here. This is for the week. 2 bags of California Medley blend, but also this could be part of frozen food week too. But I know we're gonna end up using that this week. Okay, this is also part of the frozen week. So organic ground beef, which we're probably gonna end up using next week because I don't think I have any in the freezer. And then I also get beef sausage and turkey sausage and vegan sausage if I can get it at a good price, and I freeze these. So I have 4 of the beef smoked sausage and 2 of the turkey kielbasa. So all of those will go into the freezer. We'll use like 1 every 2 weeks or so to have sausage and peppers and potatoes. Well, they will have that. I don't eat peppers and I don't eat white potatoes anymore, but the family will have it, so that's good. Okay. So that's all the things that go into the foods that are frozen or can be frozen part of stock up month. Okay, let's move on to the fresh things that last for quite a while. That's week 4. So I did get some fresh garlic, which will last for quite a while if you store it properly. I like jarred garlic. I'm not even gonna lie, but I will keep fresh garlic on hand. Especially during fall and winter, because it's just good for soups and stews and stir fries and all that. So I got 3 packets of those, so that'll last in our little garlic bowl that we have. I went ahead and got some peppers. I got the tricolor peppers and I got the green peppers. We will use this throughout the 3 months, probably around 1 month or so in, about 6 weeks in. That's when I noticed the peppers may not last as long, but these last for a really long time if you store them properly. But once they get to that point, I just slice them up and I put them in the freezer. Very easy. Jalapenos, my husband loves jalapenos, especially in the summer. So I make sure I always get them, and I will make pickled jalapenos with like pickle juice for him. But these last for a long time if you store them properly. I'm going to say that a million times. If you store these things properly, they will last. I promise. Okay, let me come around. So we have 2 different types of onions. My husband loves red onion, so I'm trying to do like a stock up month red onion incorporation for him. So that's what I do. Now, I used to just only get yellow onion, but he says he really likes red onion. There are many ways you can cook with red onion, so now I include red onion in that. So yellow onion, red onion, got those. I get avocados. I know you're going to be like, avocados don't last a long time. Yes, they do if you freeze them. And this is the type of year where those who do eat it in my house love guacamole. And you can take a frozen avocado, thaw it, and use it for guacamole. You can turn it into avocado dressing, which I have a recipe for that. I will actually even eat that, and I don't even like avocados. But you can freeze your avocados. You can freeze them whole, actually, if you would like. So I do like to get this little baggie of them. I let it sit out. Whoever gets to them, gets to them. But once I feel that they are ripe and nobody's eating them, that's when I'll throw them right in the freezer. And they will stay in there. So they can last for a pretty long time. Probably about 6 months in the freezer. But we're going to eat them up within 3 months, right? Right. Because this is stock up month. We don't keep things for forever. I got another bag of carrots. We have a bag in the fridge, so I didn't want to go overboard with these. But I love just like shredding carrots right now. I'm like in a shredded carrot kick. Tossing it with salt, pepper, balsamic vinegar, maybe a little bit of honey, and then just like eat them raw. So good. But carrots last forever. Another thing, if you store properly, it will last for a really, really long time. Cara oranges. We got Cara and we got regular navel oranges. I love the Cara oranges. I can never get enough of them. I love when they're in season, so I got them. And then we have to have oranges because they are on the list for stock up month. So I just got regular ones, and then I splurged a little on the Caras because I'm obsessed with them. I got sweet potatoes, and I got russet potatoes. I got the big bag of russet potatoes. It's a 10-pound bag that you can get from Aldi. I used to shy away from getting this big old bag because they would go bad before I could get to them. But now that I know how to properly store potatoes, I even did a blog post on how to properly store potatoes because it's super important. And then I have the sweet potatoes because I know how to store them, and I have been eating a ton of sweet potatoes right now. So once you know how to operate and how to like actually take care of the things that you purchase, including food, you will save so much money and you'll feel healthier because you can eat these healthy things that actually do last a long time naturally. I got some eggs. I only got 4 cartons of eggs because number one, we have eggs in the fridge already. And number two, this was the date on most of the eggs, on all of the eggs actually at my Aldi, which doesn't take me to 3 months. Eggs, again, there's another thing that can last a long time as long as you store them properly in the fridge. So I just went ahead and I got them. This won't last us for 3 months, but it'll last us a month. So there we go. Plus we already have eggs in the fridge, so that helps. Okay, and next I got a ton of cheese. This is another thing that can last a long time as long as people don't eat it up like crazy in your house. We use a block of extra sharp cheddar every week for macaroni and cheese week. So that's what I got it. I got 8. So I only got 8 weeks worth, which is fine. That's fine because we still have some. I think we have 1 in the fridge right now, and I know I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Like, this is my point, is to not ever go to the grocery store for 3 months. Is to have enough so that way if something happens and I cannot get to the grocery store, we're okay. We're okay. Again, it's an emergency fund. It's a food emergency fund. So this will help us out with that. I also got mozzarella cheese. I got 4 blocks of mozzarella, 8 blocks of the Wisconsin extra sharp cheddar, our fave. Yes, let's go to apples. So I got Gala apples. Apples is on the list for stock up month. So I got some Gala, but I also got some Red Delicious. Red Delicious lasts for a really long time. And these are Michigan grown. So these are just grown over next door. State right over. So you know that they didn't travel very far, which is nice. That's why I love shopping at Aldi too. Again, Michigan grown, because they get the things that are not from out of the country. They're actually from where you are. But anyway, I digress. So I got Red Delicious. They're my husband's favorite, so decided to get those. And I got Gala for any of the rest of us that want to have apples. Again, apples will last for a really long time. Put them in your fruit drawer, or if you really want them to last, put them in something where you can put them in cold water and have them sit in cold water for a really long time. That's actually the little trick that the apple orchards use. But as long as they're nice and cold, they will last for a really long time. I also got summer sausage. So I told you I got all of this sausage, right? I put summer sausage on the list as well, just because this is something where if the power goes out, or you really have to figure something out to eat, you can just slice up a summer sausage. It is fully cooked. If you have crackers in your house, have it with cheese, crackers, summer sausage. It's a meal, right? It's a meal. So I got 2 of these. My husband actually loves summer sausage. The rest of us will eat it if we have to. So this is definitely an emergency food, but it's also something where once we're getting to the point of the end of like our 3-month emergency fund time where we do need to eat up the food, I can slice this up, put some crackers out, put some cheese out, and my husband will devour it. So it will not go to waste. I also added to our stock up month this time with a cabbage. This is not listed on my little thing that I created, my little graphic, but we've been on a cabbage kick, and I don't think I'm going to stop being on a cabbage kick. So this time I added cabbage. When I do stock up month next time, which will be in June sometime, I probably won't get cabbage. So it makes sense that I don't have it on the graphic. But when it's in season, I will get cabbage. Why? Because it lasts in the fridge for a ridiculously long time. Like, it's kind of weird how long it lasts. And it's, natural cabbage, but that's just how it is. Once you cut it, as long as you keep it nice and cool and away from a ton of moisture, it will last for a really long time. I love that about it. Okay, moving on. Almost done. I got nuts are on the list as well. Now, nuts are a dicey thing because my kids don't eat a ton of nuts, but I love to snack on them. My husband loves to snack on them. So I went ahead and I got the raw cashews, walnuts, and macadamia nut bag from Aldi. This is for my husband. I don't really like a mixture of nuts, although I may try this one. I'm not really on a walnut kick right now. I'm trying not to eat walnuts. Apparently my gut doesn't agree with them very well. So I may have just a little handful of these every once in a while, but this is mostly for him, so he can eat it at home or take it to work. This is also for him: almonds, pecans, and pistachio kernels, which sounded very lovely. And I love that it's non-GMO. It's a Simply Nature brand. So that one's mostly for him. This one's for the both of us. So this is the cashews. This was $10 for this big old thing. And we have one already opened in the cabinet that we're trying to finish up. So once that one's finished, we have this one to work through. And it seems like it's taken us about 2 months or so to work through cashews. So this is right in line with stock up month, which is really nice. Okay, last but not least, milk. I have non-dairy milk listed on the graphic for this week, for week 4. On purpose, I did not say dairy milk. I said non-dairy milk. Why? Because non-dairy milk will last. So if there is a non-dairy milk that your family will actually like, even if you drink cow's milk, please stock up on it. Please, please, please. So the date on this one, can you guys see that? Hopefully you can see it. It says May 9th here. I might have to turn it into the light a little bit more. So we're at May 9th for this milk. May 9th. And this one's like May 1st for the originals, but the vanilla is at May 9th. So these are really and truly a way to kind of stock up and have some type of milk on hand. You can get shelf-stable milk if you would like. My Aldi actually does sell shelf-stable milk as an option, but we have room in the fridge, so I went ahead and I got 6 of these, and we'll use them. That's the thing. We will use them. I got 2 of the original, and then I got the flavored stuff. I know it's full of sugar, but we don't drink milk all that often. So I'm okay with it. I'm fine. You get all of this healthy amazingness here. This is okay with me. It's called moderation. But yes, please, please, please figure out what non-dairy milk your family will enjoy, ingest, and have it on hand just in case. Like, this is an emergency fund. It's just for emergencies. If you want to have it in the fridge instead of shelf stable, you can do that. It will last for a good while. But yes, please do that. I'm a big proponent of that. All right, there you go. This is 2 weeks worth of stock up month, plus some things that we needed for this current week. The total for all of this, for everything you see here, including the stuff we needed for this week, was $230. $230. Now again, that's 2 weeks of stock up month items that we got. We got some things for Easter. And I'm not mad at it. I actually am not mad at it. I thought I would be upset, but the fact that this was $230 for fresh items that will last a long time, it actually makes me feel good. It actually makes me feel good. So I'm happy with that. $230, not too bad. Okay, well, I hope that helped. I hope you guys are motivated and inspired to do your own stock up month. You do it week by week. You don't have to do it all at once. I mean, I did it all at once this time because like life got in the way and we had no room in the freezer. So I kind of had to wait for week 3 until we had room in the freezer for week 3. But, you know, I explained that in the video anyway. But this is something that I'm really, really, really wanting to inspire people to do. It is so helpful to have at least 3 months, just like an emergency fund, of food in your home. Staples that your family eats that you know you will use up over the 3 months available to you. So this is your sign. Give it a try. See if it works for you and your family. And let me know if it's helpful. By the way, give me a like on this video. And come on back if you want to see more videos like this and more helpful tips on how to live a full life without having to do so much work, so much toil, and really spend so much money, because that's what I'm all about. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you again. Why did I say it that way? I don't know. Thanks for joining me. I will see you again next time. I'm not editing that out because this is just me as a person. So see you later. Bye.